Hello everyone, Seraph on the Man from the FXO's forum here, showing you my latest finished lightsaber, my replica of E57's replica of Kyle Katarn's lightsaber from 1997's Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. This is just going to be a bit of a ramble about this lightsaber, and I'm not going to get too much into depth as to how I made it, but just what it's got. So, first of all, the features. It's powered by a Nanobiscotti version 3. When I started it, the version 3 was still the newest version of the Nanobiscotti available. And when the 4 came out, I didn't bother buying a new one to upgrade it, because I didn't really see the point. Had a sound card that worked fine already. Got a 20mm Vico speaker in there as well, from JQ Sabers. A Cree XP2 green LED for the main blade. Little custom anodized MHS pieces hacked up throughout. Yeah, even made a little Darth Chasma style standoff nut activation switch, which was really fun to make. Just remove the kill key and turn it on. I've only put light meat and dark meat on it because, well, if I'm honest, the two fonts are close enough to Kyle Katarn's lightsaber in Dark Forces 2 that I'm not going to complain. Yeah, I've got a little viewing port for the crystal chamber underneath the shroud. This is the right size. Yes, this is the right size XK array. See it there. I just turn it on again. And there you go. Crystal chamber. The shroud back on. Carefully. There it is. Now, the one feature this lightsaber's got that I'm actually kind of smugly proud of is the hidden blade retention screw. As you can see on the emitter, there is no blade retention screw. That's because I cheated and I got it hidden. As this is a cut up MHS part. This is a male MHS ribbed thread and a half of a MHS 2-inch double female adapter. And I used the screw threads, the MHS screw threads, to actually hide the blade retention screw. So there's nothing there. Just unscrew the thread a little bit. You've got a little grub nut there. Just take it out a little bit. Take your blade, stick it in. Tighten that one. Hidden blade retention screw. I quite liked it. Turn off. Right. Just remove this. I'll quickly take it apart and have a quick overview of what I did with the chassis. So this is the guts of my lightsaber disassembled. I just put that bar to one side. I've got 3 custom 3D printed parts from Shapeways. The speaker and sound card holder, Nanobiscotti version 3. The battery holder, nice and gilded. Well, rubbed and buffed, same difference. And the crystal chamber with the little brass guitar string rings. On the top you've got the very bright LED. Very, very bright LED. Bottom, the old style heatsink adapter and a custom 3D printed part for the 2.1mm recharge port holder. I had planned on using a thick-walled blade tip like E57 used on his build for that, but it was a really hard piece to actually drill through accurately, and I messed it up quite bad. Hence why I got a friend of mine to do some custom 3D printing. So there we go, reassembled. So, well, for my saber, that's really it. Yeah, it took longer to build than I had planned, mainly because of my own, well, my own stupidity, really. I got started on this as a project to make on a local Makerspace's CNC machine. I planned to make this ribbed section there, which is longer on the well, the in-game model and other replicas of Kyle Katarn's Lightsaber, and I plan to make the activation box on a little CNC machine that we've got, and didn't go to plan, shall we say. Not mostly it was my fault. It didn't go to plan, and now I had to improvise a new solution. So I put my I got tunnel vision on that one. I thought I could only make it with a CNC machine, despite actually having the parts to make it in my scrap parts drawer now. And I just let it sit for a couple of months, and then I was rereading Jedi, I think. I was planning at one point on making a replica of, coming back and making a replica of Corran Horn's lightsaber, at least my interpretation of it. And suddenly it just had one of those brainwave moments, and I figured out how to fix it. So I had it fixed had it finished really within a couple of days. I tried painting it, which turned out to be the next great mistake. There's something in about the high humidity content of the atmosphere of where I am, which is not conducive to paint sticking on anything, even with a damn good amount of primer. Even I baked it on as well, and it was chipping off within 24 hours. So I removed all the paint, reprimed it again, baked the primer, repainted it, baked the paint, clear coated it, baked the clear coat, didn't touch it for 48 hours, and the paint had already started chipping off by itself the next time I laid a hand on it. So that was very annoying and a waste of a couple of days. So in the end, I just removed all the paint except for that rib there and that rib there, anodized all the metal parts, which I'm getting quite good at, but unfortunately not good enough for to do mask anodizing. I've tried to do mask anodizing a couple of times and it's just not worked, so paint there and paint there. I also planned to make this whole bar out of brass, instead of just giving it a brass covering to a piece of FDM plastic. But that didn't happen because of I really needed a CNC machine to put that little the curve on the bar that would allow it to adhere to the contour of the body tube. So I improvised a solution, and I got a friend to do some 3D printing for me for a couple of parts that weren't quite easy to make by hand. Thanks for that one, Guillaume. The last problem came this time last week. Initially I'd planned to make this an LED string lightsaber, an in-hilt, a component blade lightsaber, and I'd gotten everything soldered up, gotten 100 LEDs soldered up in the string. When I turned it on, I got 2 LEDs the wrong way round, so there were huge black spots on the actual blade. So I tried to fix that as well I could, but it just left globs of solder, and it just wasn't pretty enough. So I decided to convert it into an in-hilt LED thing. So I ordered a 1-inch thingy from 1-inch inner diameter heatsink from JQ. That arrived yesterday, no, Thursday. And then I, yeah, finished it.